Yo. Yo, 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 yo. What's good, fam? What is going on, fam? Virgo, Lil G already straight out the gate talking about apologize. For what? This very special Friday edition of not only Friday Night Smackdown, but also special edition of this here stream. But what's happening, family? How is it going? What's going on? Hope everybody is having themselves a very good Friday. My Friday is going all right. Shout out to the matriarchal birth-giving Adonis. It is indeed her 70th birthday here today. So a big shout out to my mother on her birthday. Is William Regal coming back? I don't know about all that. I think he's already back. Behind the scenes, I can't recall. Oh my, we got the irresistible force inside the ring right now. You already know what that means.
Party on a Monday night. Turn this up for my entrance. Hear this sound, you can't miss it. Play this loud for that shawty right there with the big old butt. Drop it down and then get on up. I am a handsome fella, shout out Nikki Bella. You can look but you cannot touch, cause I know what some of y'all just can't take it. She gon' drop it down on that apron. She gon' find the time to just shake it. And you hear the sound that she making.
Indeed, the queen of the ring is in the building. The queen of the ring is in the building. Yeah, he's a backstage producer for NXT. I do believe he's already there. Yes, indeed. Mr. in the building. I appreciate you watching that video, man. Make sure to share it with your friends and family. Oh, they done gave time to the queen of the ring to go talk to the people. Yeah, this is by far, well, maybe not so much by far. I think when Nia's work earlier in her career with Alexa Bliss was also good, but outside of that, there was really nothing else that Nia ever had that was actually halfway decent, in my opinion. Even her work that she had with Becky Lynch leading into and after SummerSlam, I think was subpar. This is by far the best that Nia's been booked, the best that she's performed, and above all else, the best that she's looked since showing up on the main roster. So kudos to her. After getting relieved of her duties, upon her return, Shorty's been on fire, and I gotta give her credit. As much as I joke about Nia Jax, I gotta give Shorty her credit. She's been on fire since returning. Ooh, take a look at Bayley. Oh, shit. Look at that quesadilla. Oh, damn, they done knocked her down. What the hell? They beating up the Mexican. Oh, Jesus. Look at the camera angle. Look at the camera. Ooh, that's the meat. That girl. Oh, man. Look at the, ooh, shit. Where's Chris Tucker and Michael Jackson when you need him? Hello. Don't get me started. Do not get me started. I'm fixing to crawl. Stop playing. They done jumped. Big booty Bayley, big booty Bayley's getting jumped. Big booty Bayley, big booty Bayley's getting the jump. Big booty Bayley, big booty Bayley's getting jumped. Two hefty, supersized human beings are currently inside the doggone ring. Oh, I done dropped my Vegeta and I'm tripping. I didn't even notice. These supersize me harlots. Hold on. Damn. I love the fact they got Bayley laid out right there in the ring, just rolling. I love the fact they got Shorty just in there rolling. Did you call Piper Niven a spicy margarita? I've never heard that in my life. They call Shorty a spicy margarita. Dwayne put 5 on it. What happened to the Timberwolves? They wet the bed. Indeed, they did. The bed is incredibly wet, and they did not get the job done. Mr. Squared put another 5 on and said, keep up the great work, bro. I appreciate you. It's a shame. Bailey done got laid the fuck out, and look at her. Writhing in the doggone ring. They done laid out that half Mexican. God damn. By the way, if you guys haven't seen the A&E documentary on Eddie Guerrero, magnificent. Pulls on the heartstrings. I know there's been a lot of docs that have been very repetitive at the moment regarding wrestling, but this one with the never before seen, some of the footage from 2004, obviously the story's been told prior, but I must say it really did pull on the heartstrings to see Eddie in '04, you know, going and revisiting the childhood ring, sitting there after winning the championship. Some of the backstage footage that we had seen before, but knowing that in that moment when he's pointing upwards, he's pointing towards, you know, his father, wishing that his dad was there to see, you know, what he was able to become, and knowing that we know it's been 19 years since he passed, knowing how ominous it was that his passing was a year away. It was one of those documentaries that really pulls on the heartstrings. So if you guys haven't seen that already, make sure you go over there and tune in and watch that. Oh, there's AJ Styles. Oh, suited and booted. Why nobody ever want to wear ties no more? See, Nick Aldis, the tie completes the look. That's a great jacket. All right, they done giving AJ Styles an opportunity over here. I'm not feeling that blue, but I'm feeling the blue on Nick Aldis' suit. That brother clean. Hold on, wait a minute. What the fuck? They ain't even removed the red up out the ring, and here comes DIY. Somebody tell the ring crew to go change up the floor mats, because it look like Ciampa got himself some action right now. Yes, indeed. Happy birthday, Mama Adonis. Whoa, Josh said you think that Carl Anthony Towns is taking BBC right now. Sir, hold on, wait a minute. Where's my flashlight? Oh, it's out of, hold on, wait a minute. It's kind of out of my reach, but not really. Let me. Hey! Sir! Need to relax. Part of the game is this. Where'd that come from? But I don't know if you guys saw already, Liv Morgan had put out a statement that she kind of liked the kiss with Dominic Mysterio. So it seems as if that storyline is going to continue to build all kinds of momentum. So we'll see where that goes. But I do have a question for the chat at the moment for those who are watching SmackDown at the moment and keeping up with all things WWE. What do you think happens with the Queen of the Ring and the King of the Ring? Because here's my thing. Gunther challenging, whether it be McIntyre, which I don't anticipate it being McIntyre, and Damian Priest, whoever just so happens to be World Heavyweight Championship, I think it's a far gone conclusion. Gunther is winning that match. However, Nia Jax, despite this being the best work of her career, I believe come SummerSlam, when she goes to go see Bayley, there might not be a guarantee that she's winning. There may not be a guarantee that she's winning. But I'm curious what you guys think will happen with the King and Queen of the Ring. Lita and Edge challenge incoming for Liv and Dom. I don't know about all that. I don't know if they'll pull that one off, especially on live television. That ain't going down like that. But if there's anything that would keep Dom with super nuclear heat, him turning on Rhea, oh man, and legitimately turning on Rhea and going 100% in on Liv, that'll keep Dom heel for a very long time. But if they keep him somewhat apprehensive to what's happening, low-key, they can mess around and make Dom face. I ain't even going to hold you. AJ Styles about to pull a Mark Henry? He probably will. He probably will. Jade cashes in on Nia Jax after beating So you think Jade is gonna win the women's Money in the Bank? I just don't see that one happening. Initially, I had Liv slotted to win the women's Money in the Bank again, but she's ultimately champion right now. So overall, I am sitting at this moment. I believe the women's Money in the Bank should possibly go into the hands of maybe it's another run from, or I should say maybe it's a returning Asuka. But then that could actually run a same sort of issue that you run into from years past. You also have the new debuting women that can mess around. No, Bianca's never won Money in the Bank. Tiffany Stratton right now is highly touted to be the woman who I think is number one to go and win the women's Money in the Bank. However, they're teasing possibly having a mid-card women's championship, which I'm not a big fan of. But if that happens, I don't know if Tiffany Stratton would mess around and win the women's Money in the Bank. But I believe with this current situation that's going on with the women's division, I think it's Tiffy time for sure for the women's Money in the Bank. Hot take, CM Punk wins his third Money in the Bank, cashes in on Gunther 2025. You think Gunther's going to remain that champion from SummerSlam all the way through? I mean, it's definitely possible, but I think all roads for Gunther, funny enough, I think all roads for Gunther run to Brock getting cleared by WWE Legal. I don't know when it'll be, but Gunther versus Brock Lesnar is a match that I think that should be Brock's retirement match. That should be Brock's retirement match. But we'll see how that all plays out because, of course, when playing with WWE Legal, time will tell. But, oh, what the hell? Oh, he's Naomi. Look at that. Trainer is definitely not a very good trainer. Shorty said, hell yeah, am I ready to fight tonight? Yeah, I guess you're ready. How you still doing work, but you say she's good enough to fight? Yeah, that trainer ain't no doggone trainer right there. I'm trying to feel the glow, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Black Freakazoid said, you're sorry, but the Tiffy time thing ain't hitting for you. I ain't gonna hold you. The Tiffy time thing can be a little bit cringe from time to time, but I think her in-ring work can carry her. But I think ultimately she'll have to play the role of like that real-life Barbie kind of situation in order to really get over with the collective viewership. Let me tell you something right now. Austin Theory is in sensational shape, but this dude just, there's nothing about this dude that makes you want to give a shit, bro. John Cena's promo rings true more and more every single week, bro. This, like him, Grayson Waller at least has that kind of allure to him that makes you want to boo. He's got a sensational goddamn theme song, but Austin Theory is just meh. Like legitimately, that man, nobody gives a fuck. Remember, he's Vince's project. Because here's the thing, when he was on NXT, it was great. He came to the main roster and nothing. Chuck Berry's put 5 on it. Who does Gable Steveson think that he is? Brock Lesnar? How'd that man get a job with the Buffalo Bills? That's just the power of having the appropriate aesthetic and a decent athletic background to where you're able to make a lateral move from WWE to the NFL. Like you talk about a supreme athlete. However, I will say this much. They talk about this man having to play defensive tackle or whatever the case may be, he better get ready for a grueling training camp because there's no guarantee that he's fixing to have a roster spot. And I'm pretty sure he knows that, but I don't think the populace quite understands. Turn Austin face? I don't think you can turn him face at this stage because nobody gives a shit. If he now becomes face, it won't work. He's struggling to really make people hate him. But overall, he's going to have to figure out, you know, how to connect with the audience if you're going to turn him face. Because if he were to turn face right now, who really is going to give a fuck? After Vince left, he should have went down to NXT. He's not main roster ready. I don't think they've given him legitimate. Well, I can't even say they haven't given him legitimate storylines because they gave this man an opportunity to beat. He beat. Well, he had a segment with The Rock. Had a segment with Stone Cold Steve Austin. You're in a situation where there's a level of prominence that's over there. You wrestled at Mania back-to-back years. You're in situations where, you know, you're the U.S. champion and all this other stuff. But having him cash in the Money in the Bank on the U.S. title was the dumbest thing they could have did, bro. The dumbest thing they could have did. They could have easily had him legitimately try to cash in on Roman and lose, and nobody would have been like, oh, man, this guy's terrible, or oh, man, this guy sucks. There's been people who have cashed in Money in the Bank and lost, and still, in losing, you're like, all right, well, you lost, but we'll laugh about it, but we ain't going to be on a situation where, you know, it buries you. Him, that ain't the case. How would I book a JD breakup? Well, JD is primarily more tied to Finn than he is tied to Priest and company. So now with him feuding with Braun Strowman, here's what they can easily do. He's been running from Braun last episode, right? Have them in a legitimate one-on-one, but then make it no holds barred or something of that nature. Braun is beating the ever-living shit out of JD. Finn Balor comes down to the ring alongside Carlito, and, you know, Braun, after beating up JD, whatever the case may be, he's able to take out Finn, able to take out Carlito, withstands the interference and wins the match, right? Somebody else probably interferes. I'm forgetting who else is playing a role with having beef with the Judgment Day, whatever the case may be, right? So they get involved and deal with Finn and Carlito. Braun wins the match. Judgment Day goes back to the back. And Priest confronts JD again and said, yo, I thought we were supposed to handle this Braun business. And JD says, yo, now that I think about it, they came out for me. Where were you at? And Priest on some, yo, I'm the world champion. I ain't got to look after you. As far as I'm concerned, I'm taking care of my business. You not. So naturally, that beef that JD had already had with Priest that had been brewing from last year that really only got quelled because of the success of the Judgment Day starts to reopen that wound. And time after time after time, you can have a situation where JD's trying to start a coup against the Judgment Day. And that's how you can naturally have them go and break apart. Because remember, Finn wanted to be world champ. Priest became champ. All it takes is a little bit of brainwashing to get Finn to look at Priest like, yo, hold on, wait a minute, you're living my dreams. So naturally, if Priest keep going in on JD, because JD's Finn's guy, Finn is going to look after JD. Carlito's a wild card. He's just trying to find friends. So truly, how I would ultimately end up booking it, have a situation where JD is fighting against Braun, everybody else in the Judgment Day gets involved to interfere but Priest. Then naturally, you have the falling out between JD and Priest, and JD starts trying to galvanize and manipulate Finn into saying, yo, fuck this guy. He got the title and forgot about the doggone group. And that's how you would do it. DHB said, what's worse, Otis winning Money in the Bank or Theory cashing in for the U.S. title? Tell you the truth, Otis winning Money in the Bank. Because the moment you saw Otis win, nobody, and I mean nobody, looked at Otis and said, yo, this is world champion material. There was no way it could occur. There was no way it could occur. So legitimately, it was a countdown to when is Otis either going to lose the briefcase or when is he going to cash in and lose in the opportunity, because there's no way this is going to work out in his favor. And then to make matters worse, he was probably the worst Money in the Bank winner of all time, because they never put him in a position to where you saw him as, yeah, yo, he can be a legitimate threat. When Baron Corbin had won it, nobody really believed Baron Corbin would mess around, cash in, and possibly win it. But remember, Baron Corbin was winning matches at least. Baron Corbin was at least coming out and trying to put people on notice. In the case of Theory, he was a U.S. champion before, all of this other stuff, and it seemed as if he was being groomed, but we all anticipated he cash in and lose. But we can see him as a possible transitional champion, a heel champion that everybody would fucking hate. He could have played the role of like the Miz in 2011 to a lesser degree, because Miz was on fucking fire during that year. But Otis, without question, worst Money in the Bank winner ever. Sandow, it was okay because Sandow was fucking entertaining. We knew Sandow probably wouldn't have became the champion, but Sandow was at least entertaining. Otis, that ain't the case, bro. You laugh with Sandow. You laugh at Otis. Different situation. Different situation. What do I think of Eminem's new music video? I didn't even watch it. I didn't even watch it. Dread Head said that the fact that Corbin lost to Jinder's retarded. I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you. I think they could have had a different situation to where Corbin cashes in. But if I'm not mistaken, when Corbin had lost it, wasn't it Cena who cost them? Was it Cena whose music had hit and then he ended up getting caught off guard and then he got hit with the Colossus, I think, or was it a roll up and then he lost? Or was that Strowman? No. I think that was Corbin. I think that was Corbin. Yeah, it was a roll up. That's what it was. Yeah. So it was Cena who got involved, right? Yeah. So I remember correctly then. Off topic, but do I know Mr. Beast is about to overtake T-Series for the most subscribed YouTube channel? Oh, kudos to him. Kudos to him. Now, granted, Mr. Beast is a whole fucking corporation at this stage, but T-Series is like the amount of money they got behind them, backing them. I'm glad YouTubers who are legitimate YouTubers can mess around and occupy that top spot. So shout out to Mr. Beast. And next year, I'm really hoping that they're going to have those Mr. Beast games, because I told you guys before, you guys let me know that there was the Mr. Beast games and everything of that nature, and I applied. They called me damn near immediately to see if I could commit to the time, and had I been able to commit to the time in the summer, I would have done the Mr. Beast games. Now, I can't guarantee a victory, but I would have competed like hell. But if they're doing it again next year, best believe I'm going to be up in there. Best believe I'm going to be up in there. Because I know what to say. I know the appropriate story to mess around and get selected. I know a shit ton of people are going to be applying. I can commit the time. I should have the resources to at least be able to go out there. There's a couple of things that I probably have to move around. Like my lease being up at the time frame. But next year, if I'm able to properly plan for everything, I should be able to do said Mr. Beast game. So I'm really hoping that that's the case. Jack Swagger's Money in the Bank run. I mean, Jack Swagger was just failed from the fucking start. And it has nothing to do with the fact that homie has a lisp or whatever. He just did not benefit from the current era that he was in, because I think that was probably WWE's lowest since like the mid to early 90s of just the talent pool, what was available in storyline. Like everything was just ass during that time. And Jack Swagger, I don't think he could have done anything to really get out of that hole. I think if Kurt Angle was around and you had him in like a tag team situation, like a Benjamin and Charlie Haas, that could have benefited Jack Swagger, but he really didn't, stand a chance at the beginning. Yeah, he had no charisma whatsoever. There you go. DIY got themselves the W. There you go. Strowman got jumped by the Shield. There it is. Otis, Sheamus, Swagger was the worst Money in the Bank winner. Oh, no, I can't say that for Sheamus. I can't say that for Sheamus because Sheamus, what was it, 515 when he cashed in on Roman Reigns? I can't say Sheamus. I can't say Sheamus. I can't say Sheamus for those bottom three Money in the Bank winners. I would say Otis, Swagger, and Otis, Swagger, and believe it or not, Cena. I'm not even going to hold you. I would say Otis, Swagger, and Cena would be at the bottom for me because when Cena won Money in the Bank, it was one of those, really? Okay, Blair Davenport. Damn. Yo, I can't. You know what? After seeing the whole fit, because I didn't see the pants, Nick Aldis shouldn't have went with that black vest. Now, I'm not heavily into fashion or whatever the case may be. I understand there's color contrast, which I absolutely suck at, but I ain't feeling that black vest. It's overlapping. He should have tucked that sumbitch in. I'm not a big fan of that one. I think he should have did without the black vest. You know what's funny? Brock winning the Money in the Bank was dumb because it was a last-second decision, but I'm happy it ended up not being Ali because we knew Ali, if he had gotten it, he probably wouldn't have became champion. But Boombox Brock was fucking hilarious. That changed the whole tune for me. When he came out and was dead, like, Brock is one of them people where you could flip the shit. It just works. It just works. He finds a way to make it work. Denise done said, Nick is so fine. That's a good-looking brother, man. Well-dressed brother. I was this close to ordering another suit today. I went on Men's Warehouse. I was fixing to go order a double-breasted jacket, but I told myself I'm not going to order no more virtual suits. I got to go in person, get some tailoring done in person and everything of that nature so I have my measurements so I could go and start purchasing because I told you guys already I'm fixing to become a suit man when I turn 30 next month. So, or is it in July? Is it next month or is it July? Where's my phone? Next month. But, yeah, Boombox Brock, hilarious. Yeah, suits are sharp. Suits are very sharp. LA Knight versus Logan Paul at SummerSlam. That better be the match. And guess what? Logan better not go over. I know it's his hometown in Cleveland, but LA Knight has to go over because Mans needs to have a title. That's hilarious. Joaquin said, I'm fixing to turn into the lead attorney. Fun fact, shout out to MTR. I have to link, next time I link up in Atlanta, I'll probably end up pulling up on him, Alpha Male Strategies, and also lead attorney as well. We'll probably pop out to go somewhere. I'll probably invite them brothers to Cam Newton's restaurant, The Fellowship. I just don't know when I'm going back out to ATL. I just don't know when I'm going to go back out to ATL. Probably at one point during the summer. Maybe I'll go mid-June just to pop out ahead of time because July is going to be a little jam-packed going to BlurredCon. I believe in the middle of July, I'll probably, late July, late June, Vegas, then Virginia for BlurredCon, Austin, Texas for DreamCon. Week after that, Houston for SummerSlam alongside In the Clutch. So maybe either in August or mid June, I'll probably pop out to go over there. But yeah, that's my guy. Shout out to MTR. Josh said, you thought I was 35 or something. It's crazy. Son thought I was Daquan Wiltshire up this motherfucker. Worst Money in the Bank winners, Mr. Kennedy, even though some of it wasn't his fault. Nah, there was nothing Mr. Kennedy could have done. There's nothing Mr. Kennedy could have done because he ain't really get an opportunity to really run with it. He ain't really get an opportunity to go run with it. I think Mr. Kennedy could have been up there because damn near everything they gave that man, he was able to make it work. But unfortunately for him, he had a very untimely, exit from said company, and then Edge took it off his hands. So I can't say that with Mr. Kennedy. Jimmy said, now, how do you book Otis to be champion? You don't. Like, the legitimate, you don't. From where Otis is right now, you don't. Like, if they had a mid-card title, and I'm not talking about like the 24/7 championship. Matter of fact, not even mid-card title. I would say a lower tier. If the European Championship was around, you can build up an Otis and a lot of other talent that are somewhat floundering or don't have the kind of mystique around them. You can give them that belt to work their way up. Hell, you could put Otis on Speed, but my thing with Speed is exclusively on X. Motherfuckers ain't watching on X. And unfortunately, the way that WWE structures, their shows, this is why I'm against a women's mid-card title. You're not going to give enough time to those champions. I'm going to say something that I know a lot of people going to disagree with. And one gentleman in particular will probably start to feel a certain way out in Louisville, Kentucky. But if there's one positive compliment I can give out to a gentleman named Vince Russo, he understood the positive of Crash Television. And say what you want about that brother, I think he done more bad to the wrestling business than he did good. But he understood Crash Television. And during the Attitude Era, 98, the light heavyweight championship was okay. The hardcore championship had its moments. The European title had its moments. And even though the segments were short, they actually made you want to care about who was holding the strap. When he ultimately had left, I think he had done enough work to where his, the fucking titles can move forward, right? But the benefit of the Crash Television is shorter matches, more backstage segments. You introduce another championship, there better be a high level of backstage segments to where the people will give a shit. Because if you're giving the wrestlers in the ring enough time to try to go and tell a story through a match, you're gonna run out of television time for all of the talent to get that opportunity. Hence why every single week, I don't believe you should see a champion on TV every single week. Certain times you should be able to see certain stars, but they shouldn't always be there. That's why I think when Roman Reigns' music hits, everybody stands up and those segments is always the most watched because you don't see the champion every single time. I don't need to see the women's champion every single week. I ain't talking about once a month, but I'll probably see you 3 weeks out of the month. Maybe you could take a week off to where you're not on TV. There ain't no problem with that. Maybe I'll catch myself watching, a match. You got a match on TV, great. But make that match prominent. Outside of that, you ain't working no television matches. Like there's certain ways that you can make the shit work. There's certain ways you can make the shit work. Broken Brother Ball in the building. Said justice for Chop. Chiseled Adonis Awards update. Let's say mid-June. Light Heavyweights Championship was worse than LeBron in the studio because they when they first started it, and it was Dean Malenko, Taka Michinoku had it first in 98. Somebody else had the title, I forget. And they never really gave it an opportunity. But leading into, I think it was a tournament that led into it. You cared a little bit about the tournament, and then it kind of went downhill. Yeah, by the time it made it to Gilbert, shit was ass. X-Pac had it, yes. X-Pac had it. Cornette about to come out with his rack. Shit. He just might. Vince Russo's like strong alcohol. A bit in a drink is good, but drowning a bottle will cause organ failure. That's a fact. Titles are useless if they don't have the right person holding it. I think somebody like Chelsea Green would be the perfect choice for the women's mid-card title. Truly, in my opinion, I think they could have easily had Chelsea Green hold the women's world championship before Liv goes on and wins it. Just from a tournament style, there's so many different avenues you can take. Because Becky Lynch becoming the women's world champion just to go and drop it to Liv, I'm not going to sit over there and say, yo, it's bullshit because it was such a small run. But her winning it inside of the Battle Royal, that's the easiest way to have somebody who can be considered mediocre by the populace become champion and it be believable, because you legitimately only have to throw somebody over the top rope. Anybody who gets into wrestling is capable of throwing somebody over the top rope. Some of the best moments we've ever seen in wrestling have come from battle royals or royal rumbles where somebody gets thrown over the top rope unexpectedly by somebody who had no business doing so. And I think that's the easiest way to put the title on somebody who would be considered undeserving. Oh, what the hell? And Apollo Crews? Man, I'm so fucking disappointed in Apollo Crews, bro. His run as IC champion when he done tapped into the Nigerian roots was good. And then shit was fucking ass. Big E took that title off of homie and then he had nothing else to do. Andrade about to work this man. And Apollo Crews is actually good in the ring. The downside is brother is like, he got no charisma. Michael said WWE doesn't like black champions. You know, there was a time in which I could have agreed with that statement, but I can't say that now. I simply cannot say that now. There's just some black guys who can't get over as champion, let alone get over at all. Because the New Day, champions for a very long time. Booker T, back in the great fucking champion. Mark Henry, great champion. Kofi Kingston, isolated, great champion. Big E, isolated, great champion. Bobby Lashley had one of the best WWE title reigns that we had saw. Like, truly, tell you the truth, from the last 5 years, dating back to 2019, you can argue Bobby Lashley's in the top 5 for world champions that WWE had. Like, legitimate world champion runs. Bobby Lashley's top 5, just in the last 5 years. The last 5 years. We're not talking about all time. If you think about the champions in the last 5 years, Brock, Strowman, Goldberg, Rollins, Reigns, Rhodes, McIntyre. Who else had the strap? Who else had the strap? The Fiend. Who else had the world championship in the last 5 years? 2019 until now. Is there anybody else I missed? Randy was was Randy champion in the last 5 years? I don't think so. Randy was champion? What the fuck was Randy champion? 2019? Oh, was that when he took on? No. Yeah, Daniel Bryan, Kofi. Orton was champion in 2020? Miz. Oh, yeah, Randy took it off Drew. Drew took it back from Randy. Right. That's how it happened. But yeah. Overall, out of all those guys, you can say Bobby's top 5 in that group. Bobby's top 5 in that group. Bobby's top 5 in that group. When you think of that championship, when you think of those championship runs, Bobby's there, so I can't say WWE don't like black champions at this stage. If this was 10 years ago, I would agree with you. But right now, I can't say that, especially allocated towards Apollo Crews. I just Drew is the shit right now. Indeed, he is, and he had a good title run. I would say of that group, Reigns obviously is number 1. Cody, it's too soon to even mention that because the chase mattered. But I would say Reigns 1. Oh, and I forgot Big E. You got to mention Big E as well. Reigns 1. Reigns 1. Brock was pretty cool, but I don't want to say Brock. I'd say Reigns, McIntyre through the pandemic. Reigns, Drew, Lashley, Brock, Rollins. Edge wasn't champion. Well, technically, we almost can't even count Bryan's run because if we go exactly 5 years back, we're in the midst of Kofi's championship run at the moment. So Bryan would kind of be out, but Bryan had a very good run as well, entering into 2019, leading into the Mania. So if I was to count Bryan, I would replace him in front of Rollins at 5. But yeah, so I'd have Bryan at 5 only because, you know, although exactly 5 years to the day, Kofi's champion, but I would say Bryan 5, Brock 4, Lashley 3, McIntyre 2, Reigns 1. Top 5 champion. The conversation for those who are just tuning in. Top 5 champions, WWE or World Heavyweight Champion, Universal Champion, since 2019, the last 5 years, who was in that top 5 world champion in WWE? That's my 5. Kofi run ending was disrespectful. I agree. I didn't like how it was just 6 seconds or 12 seconds or whatever the case was. I thought that was absolute bullshit. That was absolute bullshit. Thoughts on WWE's and TNA partnership? We'll see how things play out down the line, but I like it. I'm just hoping that the TNA situation doesn't overtake what WWE's been trying to build. But I will say this much. I can't wait for the moment that whether it be on NXT or on WWE TV, they waiting for a challenger, or maybe they need another person, and all you hear is, say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I don't even watch Impact like that, but they're going to get a pop out of me. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. But nobody want to see no Top Dollar. Nobody trying to see JD Francis. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I see Top Dollar on my television one more time. They're going to be some furniture moving. Ain't nobody trying to see that bullshit. Cameron said, you're not going to lie, this is the first time you're actually excited about an NXT pay-per-view. Battleground card looking pretty good so far. Shit. Do it again. I got you. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. We believe in him. Sneak Patu on it. Said Joe motherfucking Hendry, indeed. You talk about somebody who's able to get themselves over. And I think he just quoted the New Day or something of that nature about possibly getting into the studio and making some music. Jay said, well, make sure you don't ever watch TNA Impact again because he's always there. You talk about AJ Francis, top dollar, not nada, huh? Tricky Ethan Page is going to cook, indeed. Blade said that you forgot Braun Strowman beat Goldberg for the Universal Champion in an empty arena at WrestleMania when Roman Reigns couldn't compete. Correct. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that was Goldberg's last match in WWE, correct? Dropping the title to Strowman. That was Goldberg's last match, right? I can't recall when Goldberg had returned. Do I think Cena's final run will be Orton versus Orton for the champion, or Orton being the champion? It would be apropos for that to be their conclusion. However, I just don't envision that being the situation. I think Cena will go out as so many of the greats have gone out, putting somebody else over. And when I say somebody else, I'm talking younger talent. Oh, Ambrose in the building, swung by to say hello. Well, hello. What's more iconic, Austin's glass shattering Undertaker's gong or The Rock's If You Smell? Well, to be quite honest with you, what's more iconic is actually Undertaker's gong. Austin's glass shattering would have to be in the wrestler's heart of hearts, or I should say in pop culture's heart of hearts, or I should say Austin's glass shattering is very therapeutic and cathartic and very, very symbolic. But Undertaker's gong, you hear the gong, you think Undertaker straight out the gate. Of course, you hear the glass shattering. The weakest of the three is The Rock's If You Smell. Sorry, Rock. But the gong would have to be number one. Austin's glass shattering would be number two. And then The Rock would be number three there. Oh, look at Elektra. Jeez Louise. I don't understand what this Legado, El Fantasma, I don't know what the hell they trying to really go over here and do. They got to understand, WWE got to understand with these factions, you need motherfuckers to come out here and really put on a dominant kind of showcase in order to get the people to really give a damn about your faction. Nobody cares about these Hispanics, unfortunately, at this stage. Even with the LWO, outside of Rey Mysterio, nobody really gives a damn. You got to give the people a reason to give a damn. They had a match at WrestleMania, which for all intents and purposes was actually a decent match, but you got to make the people actually go out there and give a damn, bro. Make the people buy in. Literally, every time you hit Viva la Raza to kick off the goddamn entrance, you get a pop because motherfuckers think of Eddie. Make the LWO actually matter. Make but go out there and actually matter. Who that for life, Chris? For 5 on it. Said, y'all say mayo and coffee, but Jordan Gray said her post-workout meal is raw meat between 2 Pop-Tarts. I think you tweeted it, but whoa. Raw meat between 2 Pop-Tarts is crazy. That's why Shorty looked the way she looked. She wildin'. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. This red shirt, black tux combo is kind of clean.
And 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Yeah, Solo's had enough of this man. His hand looks swollen as hell, bro. Ace of Spade put 2 on and said, do I see Hendry appearing on NXT or Raw and SmackDown? Tell you the truth, it'd probably end up on NXT, but I think he's already main roster ready. Oh, they cheering. They want Roman. Oh, look at the critique of Paul Heyman saying there ain't no strategy.
Grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Solo don't give a damn. Look at the eyes on Paul Heyman over here. Fix. What the hell is Paul Heyman going to do? Well, here comes Kevin Owens. What the hell is Paul Heyman supposed to do? Nah, Cody versus the new Bloodline, I think it's too soon at the moment. Solo looking like a bootleg hitman. They turning on Paul, they just might. They just might in time. But so far, good first hour of Raw. Kevin Owens can't avoid the Bloodline vortex, indeed. He can't. Paul Heyman got to call up the entire ECW roster for help. Fam, that ECW roster is elderly. I don't think there's a single person who wrestled in ECW that's not 50. I don't think there's a single person who wrestled in ECW that's not in their 50s. There's no way. And I'm talking about the original ECW that went belly up in 2000. There ain't a single wrestler who was wrestling back there that's not in their 50s. Sandman got to be like 55 right now. Hold on, wait a minute. Sandman is 60 years old. My apologies. Sandman is 60 years old. Mick Foley, first off, Mick Foley will die if he does another match. But Mick Foley, 58 years old. Sabu, oh, you said call up Sabu? That ain't no problem. Sabu, 59 years old. Elijah Burke didn't wrestle in the original ECW. He didn't wrestle in the original ECW. I'm talking about the 90s ECW, not that bootleg WWE version. New Jack dead than a motherfucker. Just Incredible. Just Incredible. Just Incredible right now. 50 years old exactly. Ain't Mike Awesome dead? Oh no, I'm thinking of other dude. I don't think Mike Awesome is dead. Oh no, Mike Awesome is dead. He died 42 years old 16 years ago. Pardon me, 17 years ago. Mike Awesome dead than a motherfucker. Too Cold Scorpio got to be pushing 70 at this point. Too Cold Scorpio. Oh no, he 58. My apologies. He 58. Chris Jericho, ain't Chris Jericho 52? Chris Jericho, 53 years old. Jimmy Snuka, dead than a motherfucker. Jimmy Snuka, dead than a motherfucker. Johnny Swinger, that's a pull right there. Johnny Swinger, he showed up late. He turns 49 in July. Johnny Swinger could be one. Johnny Swinger could be one. Jimmy Wang Yang ain't working ECW. He wasn't in the original ECW. Mikey Ripwreck. Exactly 50. Rey Mysterio, I believe, turned 50, and he didn't work in the original ECW. Rey Mysterio turns 50 at the end of this year. Did he work in ECW? Oh, yeah, he did. He did, and he turns 50 at the end of this year. So, now Eddie Guerrero, dead than a motherfucker. Stone Cold Steve Austin, I think he's turning 60 this year. Yeah, he turned 60 this year. Blue Meanie got to be in his mid-50s. Blue Meanie, 51 years old. Tommy Dreamer, got to be in his 50s. 53. Raven, 59. Come on now. Joey Mercury wasn't around in the original ECW. Oh, damn. Got Apollo Crews and them weak-ass punches. Shit, he showed up in that 2000. Yeah, everybody who showed up hella late, they got an opportunity. Yeah, he was there. He was there at the end of it. So if they were around in 2000, 2001, I guess they'd be all right. That ECW talent who was around during that time. So Joey Mercury, although he's, had to retire, Joey Mercury, Mikey Ripwreck. Ain't Shane Douglas dead too? Oh, no, Shane Douglas still alive. He's 59 years old, though. Sabu fixing to be 60. Can't use him. Vampiro is crazy. There's no way Vampiro's not over 60. Shit, he's 57. Joey Styles ain't wrestle. And even still, he's 52 years old. Steve Corino. $51 years old. Everybody, Terry Funk dead to the motherfucker. Taz not even active, and Taz is 57. Nope, he's 56. Both Dudleys is in their 50s. Both Dudleys are in their 50s. Devon Dudley's 51. Bully Ray, I believe, is 53. Nope, he's 52. Rhino, that's a good pull right there. I think Rhino's older than both of them. No, Rhino's 48. Rhino's 48. So we still got some names here. We got some names here. No, Spike, I think Spike is older than both the Dudleys. Spike is actually older. Yeah, he's 53. Mass Transit's crazy because Mass Transit dead than a motherfucker for quite some time. Ain't Kid Cash dead too? Kid Cash, 54 years old. Kid Cash, 54 years old. You got a couple of names that's there. Tell you, Mass Transit's a crazy pull. But you got a couple of names there. Rey Mysterio got until the end of this year. Stevie Richards is how old? Stevie Richards, no, he's 52, so he can't qualify. Rhino, Hardcore Holly's crazy. Hardcore Holly was not in the original one. Did I see Tommy Dreamer drinking spit on ECW? Unfortunately. Danny Doring and Roadkill. Roadkill, 47. Yeah, these dudes fixing to die, bro. They ain't no way. They ain't no way. Lita was never in there. And Lita, I think she's 49. She fixing to be 50 next year. Oh, Tajiri, that's a good pull, but I think Tajiri might be early 50s. 53. RVG's already in his 50s. Danny Dorick, exactly 50. So there's some names that you could, Super Crazy might actually make the cut because them Mexicans was wrestling hella early in their career. No, he's exactly 50. Son said Mac Daddy Kane. Mac Daddy Kane is dead. Ain't that Roman's brother? Hold on, wait a minute. Ain't that Rosie? Yeah, Mac Daddy Kane dead than a motherfucker. So, Psychosis gotta be too old. Psychosis gotta be too old. Hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, he's 53. Yeah, they too old. They too old. They too old. You got maybe Chris Canyon dead. And he's gay. There's too many people. There's too many people who are too doggone old. Dawn Marie still active? What she look like nowadays? Abdullah the Butcher, ain't that dude in his 80s? So said Mustafa Saeed. No, I think Mustafa Saeed might still be alive, but that brother got to be deranged. Oh, Dawn Marie still looks all right. She a eater. There's no doubt in my mind Shorty is. And what's this I'm hearing about Missy Hyatt getting her back blown out by JR after JR's wife Jan died due to that vehicular Vespa accident? I remember when I was a kid, I was like, man, Tori Wilson's fine, but Dawn Marie, shit. Sunset Carlos Colon is crazy. Ain't Carlos Colon recently died too? Oh no, he's still alive. 75, but he's still alive. Yeah, Missy Hyde, the OG ring rat. Guerrero, no, he turns 50 later this year. He turns 50 later this year. Balls Mahoney gotta be like mid-50s. Oh no, Balls Mahoney dead than a motherfucker too. Balls Mahoney died in 2016. He dead. Mahoney dead too. So needless to say, it's about to be a bad situation if ECW wrestlers pull up right now. Because the youngest of the group, if you were to pull ECW wrestlers, you have Rey Mysterio, who turns 50 at the end of this year. Mikey, no, not Mikey Ripwreck. I'm tripping. Not Mikey Ripwreck. Joey Mercury. Johnny Swinger. Joey Mercury. Rey Mysterio. Rhino. And Danny Doring. No, not Danny Doring. Roadkill. And I think there's one more person. Outside of that, it's over. Yeah, Kevin is cooking. Rocco Rock's dead than a motherfucker. What about WCW? WCW is a little different. Oh, son called them thugs? Oh, damn. Paul Heyman just hit Kevin Owens with the mic. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Yo, I love how Paul Heyman does his job so goddamn well. Paul Heyman does his job so goddamn well. This man's like a walrus out of water, a Pokemon that hasn't quite yet been discovered. Stunner him, Kevin. Stunner him, Kevin. Oh, Lord, here comes. Oh, look at these dudes walking with all the swagger. Why these dudes got gloves on, bro? Like, what they doing? Oh, wait a minute. There's the Street Profits. Oh, Montez Ford. I know that brother's in sensational athleticism. But that man legs looking hella small in that damn fit right now. You should have never came out in that doggone suit, Solo. Oh, they going to war right now. Tag team match about to be made official once we come back from this here break. Montez Ford got that Deontay Wilder legs. He must have went on a water fast when I did, but never stopped. Legs can't even fill in the damn pants. I hope that brother all right. Oh, you got a flying Angelo Dawkins. Damn, a flying Angelo Dawkins. What do I think about the Paul and Tyson fight being postponed? Let me tell you something right now. Jake Paul, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, fam. You fighting senior citizens. You fighting an old-ass, damn near 60-year-old Mike Tyson. For what? People legitimately getting online talking about, well, it's still Mike Tyson. He's still very scary. I'm pretty sure he's got the dog. And Tyson has done enough damage to his body throughout his lifetime that he could get called home to glory at this point and nobody would be surprised. Mans could mess around and have a heart attack in preparation for this fight. During the fight, after the fight, who is legitimately about to break the bank to watch this fight and pay money to go and see it? I know there's going to be a good deal of people who's fixing to do it, but let's call it what it is. Legitimately, ain't nobody watching thinking, man, Tyson is the same guy he was in his heyday in the 80s and 90s. No! He's an old man. Tyson's a podcaster now. He's a podcaster now. Fight somebody else, bro. Did you see what Tyson looked like? Man's had to be escorted by way of wheelchair. Call the fight off. Don't postpone it. Call it off. Fight somebody else. Didn't Ryan Garcia say he's willing to step in? Fight Ryan Garcia. Leave Tyson old ass alone. He got no business fighting at this stage. It don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no fucking sense, bro. Mike's done. He's done. There's no reason for you to legitimately put your life at risk at this stage. For what? You're too old. You've done way too much fucking drugs. You've done all these different things throughout your entire life. Although he's been clean of the hard drugs outside of what, shrooms and marijuana as of late, that still takes a heavy toll on your body because you've done it in the past. Best believe the damage had already been done. Don't fucking come back and try to fight now, bro. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Ambrose, I appreciate you. He should fight Deontay Wilder. Maybe he should. Maybe he should. Fight somebody else. Do not go and fight these super senior citizens. I don't understand it. You want to legitimately be taken seriously as a boxer. Furthermore, you talking about you want to become a world champion one day. Just fight other goddamn boxers, bro. I know the boxing game is all about money and all this other stuff, and Jake Paul is able to generate a shit ton of bread. But let's call it what it is, man. They pulling up because you're an attraction, not because you're this sensational goddamn boxer. Pisses me off, man. Has Jake Paul fought anybody around his age? Tommy Fury. He fought Tommy Fury, and it was a close fight. I believe that Tommy did indeed not only deserve, but he earned to win that fight, and I had no issues with the decision that was made there. They could have easily ran that back, but I think Tommy Fury said, no, we ain't going to do it. I beat you once, or then that's it, pretty much it. And I think Jake fought somebody else who was around his age as well. But outside of that, it's not like this dude is boxing actual boxers. Like, could he beat me? Absolutely. But I'm not a legitimate boxer. Just fight somebody who's actually attempting to work their way towards the trajectory of becoming champion. God damn, what the... This man, Ford, just got wiped all the way out. Golly. Shit. Street Profits pants are from a 90s karate movie. Well, there it is. He fought mainly retired MMA fighters. And I still don't ever let me see Tyron Woodley in the streets, bro. Because legitimately, you're going to end up hearing about what's going to happen on the news because they would have been like, yo, he assaulted me. Because I wouldn't be able to look that man in the eyes and shake his hand. Ain't no fucking way. You can't tell me he didn't throw the fight in the first fight. I'm not gonna sit over there and say he took a dive on the second one, but that first fight, he had that shit in the bag and stopped throwing hands. He had that shit in the bag and he stopped throwing hands. First thing I would ever say to Tyron Woodley, if I ever saw that man in person, why the fuck did you stop throwing hands in the first fight against Jake Paul? I need answers. I don't give a damn about none of this shit. Yo, I'll fuck you up, bro. I bet you could. But you gonna need to explain to me why the fuck you stopped throwing hands, bro. I bet you couldn't beat it. I probably couldn't. Why the fuck did you not throw no doggone hands, bro? Well, look what I did. I'm a Hall of Fame wrestler. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. I'm a middleweight champ. I don't give a fuck. Why did you not throw no doggone hands in that fight against Jake Paul, bro? Need answers. Legitimately need answers. You gonna hear on the news, damn, a YouTuber, Chiseled Adonis, got beat up and is currently right now in the trauma unit by retired UFC former middleweight champion Tyron Woodley. Evidently, there was a dispute outside of a shopping mall in New York City. Son gonna need to explain to me why the fuck he didn't throw no doggone hands. This man Dawkins is jumping and flipping and punching and kicking and all this other stuff. Shout out to Corey Graves for acknowledging GOD's accolades in New Japan. Yes, indeed. That's a man who knows what's going on. That's a man who knows what's going on. It's hilarious how both these gentlemen got the same color scheme on right now. Who that for life? Chris said he just want to be a guy who can say he stood up against or dropped Tyson. It's all about clout. It's like whenever they mentioned, Logan Paul went toe-to-toe with Floyd Mayweather. They were in the ring together, but Logan Paul got absolutely outclassed. If Mayweather's hands has never really been, he's had the smaller hands, the knockout power when he transitioned from Pretty Boy Floyd to Money Mayweather. He wasn't really knocking motherfuckers out like that. Like if you look at homie's last, 12 fights from the transition to Money Mayweather back in, I think he had changed from Pretty Boy Floyd to Mayweather when he fought Hatton. So it has 15 some fights. No, it must have been a little bit before Hatton or after. Was it De La Hoya? I forget. Whatever the case was, from that point forward, it's not like homie got a shit ton of knockouts. Because he knew how to play the game, make shit, entertaining, whatever the case is. But if he was really out here knocking motherfuckers out, he should have knocked Logan the fuck out. And he had an opportunity to do it where Logan looked like he was going. And then for whatever reason, homie stopped going. I think it was in round 4 near the ropes. Logan had gotten hit and then Floyd held him up. Mayweather-Paul fight wasn't counted, so so y'all just clout chasing with because it was an exhibition. But they kept talking about, yeah, man, he beat him. No, they didn't. How do I feel about Jade and Bianca? Love them, absolutely love them, but you got to give them legitimate, contenders for the women's tag championships. Here's the one thing that I'm actually hopeful for. Bianca has not been wasted on WWE television since she debuted. There has never been a point in Bianca's main roster career that she hadn't been predominantly featured or in a feud that's a complete fucking throwaway, at least not for an extended period of time. The women's tag team championships has been absolutely neglected and not given the appropriate time of day or whatever the case may be. So now that the titles are on Jade and Bianca, I would really hope that they're able to go and elevate those titles, but that all starts with giving them legitimate opponents. Do I think Evolution get in the Hall of Fame anytime soon? Anytime soon for Evolution? Didn't Evolution already go in? No, they didn't, because that would make Flair a 3-time Hall of Famer. I don't think they did it yet. They might do it the same night, because remember, Batista was supposed to go in, but because there was no fans, he said, yo, postpone it for a later date. So, but Evolution will get in. There's no way that they don't. But I don't think but then again, they could do it sooner than later, because Rey Mysterio is a Hall of Famer and he's active right now. So they could mess around and do it for Randy Orton as well. Oh, hold on. Oh, they talking Olympics? Oh, Summer of Stars, okay. Euro 2024, Copa America. People hope for the same type of elevation when Charlotte and Asuka won, but it led to nothing because it was more individualistic than it was tag team. Tasmanian Adonis is hilarious. You think they should put Chavo Guerrero in the Hall of Fame? I disagree based off, but then again, the WWE Hall of Fame is not legitimate. But based off of what he did in WCW and WWE, I would not say he had enough of the push to mess around and make that happen. You want Jade and Bianca versus Piper and Chelsea Green? Tell me those segments wouldn't be gold. They would be gold, but it'd be quick work. It'd be quick work. It'd be quick work. Malone, what's good? People always paid to see Mayweather get KO'd, correct? Why is Limp Bizkit not in the Hall of Fame? I mean, I wish I knew. Kid Rock in there. Why the fuck is Limp Bizkit not? Somebody call up Fred Durst. Jonathan, put 5 on it. So ESPN Super Bowl favorites, Niners, 16%, Chiefs, 12, Detroit Lions, 10, 9. And the fact that the Lions are favored over the boys, I think that's legitimate, but I don't know about how that total percentage would ultimately come out. I'm very curious what the rest of the league is looking like. I completely understand why the Niners would be slotted at number 1. That makes sense. The Chiefs, you have to give respect to the 2-time reigning defending champions and have them at 2. But Detroit being there at 3 is very interesting. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, take a look at B-Fab outside the ring. Deliciosa. Thoughts on LA Knight needs to win the U.S. Championship at Mania. I said Mania, at SummerSlam. Is JR in the Hall of Fame or just Jerry Lawler? They're both in the Hall of Fame. They went in back-to-back years. There you go. Yeah, look like Tonga Loa and Tamatoa can mess around and take this match here. This is actually a very good tag match. Multiple segmented tag matches over here.
14 grams.
Tonga Loa looks blown up as hell, bro.
Then you sell it.
Damn. Oh, they didn't notice. Oh, yeah, it's over now. So got caught with that quick-ass flatliner. It's over. Street Profits done. Oh, they're 1 year apart. Interesting. So Tamatonga is the older one by 1 year. Tonga Loa's birthday was earlier this month. And Tamatonga, his birthday, I think, is later this year. Yeah, later this year. They're only... Wait, how does that make sense? He was born in October, and then his little brother was born in May. May 7th, October 15th. Oh, no. They're adoptive brother. Yeah, different mamas. Different mamas. Homie adopted. Different mamas. Different mamas. Yeah, Haku adopted Tamatonga. He's actually Tonga Loa's father, but they adopted Tamatonga. Because I was about to say, like, ooh, shit. Look at Bianca and Nia. Oh, look at Bianca and Jade. Look at Bianca and Jade. Oh, Lord.
Capital B, capital O, capital A, capital F. Both.
Both?
Both.
Oh! Oh my God, now this ain't God. This is Stanley Earth.
Ooh.
Oh! Oh my God, now this ain't God. This is Stanley Earth.
Ooh, shit. Are you looking for some wood? I need it.
Man. God damn.
I'm on my way. Let's roll, friends.
Who the fuck cleans this? Son just hit me. Shoot. When I get in the proper position, you will suck my meat.
It's time!
Bring them to me. I'm gonna give them the almighty stroke. I'm interested.
See, what you want to do is
We know he has a big black hole.
finger licking good. I need it. I need it. I need it. Shit. Deliciosa. Big booty Bailey, big booty Naomi in the ring. We've got some lady tag team action going on. They coming out right now. They coming out right now. Just got to wait on Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. And then we're going to have ourselves a women tag team championship match. You tell your neighbor. Yeah, they're taking care of business. Oh, look at the resident Hobbit over here posting on Instagram. Look at the resident Hobbit posting on Instagram. Hold on, wait a minute. I want y'all to hear this.
Because if I told them about it, they wouldn't believe me. So I gotta put it on video so that they can see this. Hair crispy, hairline straight, skin immaculate, vibes untouchable. Marvin Francois, golden.
Why don't you go ahead and delete this off of your Instagram, because I'm about to flag it for blasphemy. It's not the hairline that's crispy. It's your skin, because you haven't applied lotion nor Vaseline in several months. In fact, I kept in contact with the individuals who do your plumbing, and the statistics and analytics show that you haven't showered in quite some time. Dare I say, your mustache looks incredibly crusty, your glasses are unwiped, your car is uninsured, and not only do you need an oil change, you're also out of gas. Just go ahead and deactivate your account as well, because you're wasting people's time. All right. That's how you take care of your people. That's how you take care of your people. You gotta let them know. That's how you take care of your people. That's what they call a brotherhood. But here we go. Oh, wait a minute. AJ Styles addresses his future. I guess AJ's gonna close the show. Ooh, look at Meechin. Hold on, wait a minute. Who's seen this coming? Oh, Nia Jax looks ginormous, bro. She's a puncher in the face. She's a puncher in the face. Punch her in the face. Shorty got on them hoop earrings, so you know she gonna punch her. Punch her in the face. Punch her in the face. Punch her in the face, Meechin. Oh, I guess not. MLK said, what are my Mount Rushmore of all time WWF, WWE pay-per-view themes? Okay, so My Way, number one. Limp Bizkit, WrestleMania 17. That's number one by far. Survivor Series. What the hell was the name of the what was the name of the theme song? I can't control you. You can't control me. I need to feel you. Control. Control, Survivor Series 2001. Here comes Chelsea Green, and Piper Niven. But Control, Survivor Series 2001, My Way, Limp Bizkit, WrestleMania 17. I don't want to say Crack Addict just yet. I'm gonna keep that one on standby. I've had two more slots. I want to say Stronger by Jim Johnston in Survivor Series 2002, but I want to go to, oh, wait, I'm bugging. Stricken. Stricken in 2000. Was that New Year's Eve? Was that what that's New Year's resolution? Stricken. That was a great one. Stricken, that was a great one. Saliva had some fucking bangers. Ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania 23. There was another Survivor Series. Was it Survivor Series 2003 that they had one? Saliva had some bangers. Oh, Click Click Boom. I forget which one Click Click Boom was for. Shit, yeah, Saliva might have it. I forget which one Click Click Boom was for. Always Saliva was good. Oh shit, I see y'all already on it. Yeah, Stronger was SummerSlam 2002. Always was Survivor Series 2002. So yeah, so whichever one is Click Click Boom, because that's one of my favorite doggone songs. So Click Click Boom, was that No Way Out 2001? So Click Click Boom. There it is. So Click Click Boom, Control, My Way, and then Headstrong was cool, but then it kind of got played out for me as I got older, but it was great at the time. And shit. Oh, I'm bugging. Fight Tonight, Royal Rumble 2015. There's gonna be a fight tonight. Hey, hey. Yeah, I'll say that's my 4. I'll say that's my 4 because I don't want to lean too heavily on the early 2000s. So I throw one in from the 2010s. That'll be my 5. But really, I want to say Crack Addict. But I'll throw in one from later on. Oh wait, hold on, wait. The Resident Hobbit's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. The Resident Hobbit's in the building. He said, Mans was hating in my DM while streaming. Incredible. What do you mean? There was no hating on the DM. There was no hating on the, what DM? Like, this isn't even me. But hold on, wait a minute. Oh, you wrote, I think there was a message that was written. It says, the disrespect ends today. So what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? You mean you gonna pull up? You want to pull up? That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. Pull up if you want. Pull up if you want. The moment you step onto the premises,
I'm a brick.
you getting caught across the head with a doggone brick. Play if you want. Son gonna wake up in the afterlife right next to. Cause you going to the afterlife. What you on, fam? It's over for you. Play if you want.
Suplex City, bitch.
Suplex City, bitch.
Suplex City, bitch.
Homie gonna be on the ground.
What's wrong, okay?
When I came down. I'm trying to make you understand what I'm saying.
You remind me of a jackass.
Son trying to get his ass whipped. He gonna be laying in the ICU. Doctor's gonna be saying, what's happening? He gonna respond,
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You broke
My back is broken.
what? A vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
see, if I was you, I'd be shook of me. Cause I'd be tired of waiting on you to pull up, spray your mama crib and make your ass look for me. Tonight you better go to sleep with.
One eye open when I'm sleeping. One eye.
And don't let me find your primary call appointment. Cause I'm gonna make sure Shorty hit me with the. I'm gonna be nibbling. But we ain't talking about that right now. Get your ass whipped.
What the hell wrong with them? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him?
What's wrong with him? Homie inside his crib right now, concerned that I know where his location is. He probably sitting on his computer. Posterior hella hot because inside there's all kind of fecal matter that's making it warm because he's sitting there like, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Pull up if you want. We're going to crank that Soldier Boy and turn into
Rabbit Wolverine, Chris Benoit.
tag team match going down right now. Naomi and Big Booty Bailey going 1-on-1 with Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. They going 2-on-2, I should say, rather than 1-on-1. They working right now. Yeah, son don't want that work. That's why he's staying silent. He popped into the chat, thought we ain't recognize what's going on. He don't want this work. You know where to find me. Pull up. Will Smith said top 4 title changes that I was surprised and didn't see coming straight out the gate just because it's off the top of my head. Eddie Guerrero beating Brock Lesnar. I did not see that happening in 2004. Eddie Guerrero beating Brock Lesnar. That would definitely be number 1 for me regarding title changes I did not see coming. Jinder Mahal beating Randy Orton. That's definitely on the list as well. So Jinder Mahal becoming WWE champion. Did not see that happening at all. 2 other title changes that I would have to mention. 2 other title changes that I would have to mention. 2 other title changes that I would have to mention. Surprising title changes that I did not see coming. 2 more. If there was 2 more title changes that I did not see coming, that I was surprised that ended up happening. Let's see. Tag team. Any surprising tag team championship switches? Not so much. Oh, Corey in the building. I appreciate you, fam. That's love right there. 2 more title changes. 2 more title changes. 2 more title changes. Jinder Mahal becoming champion. Eddie beating Brock. Kevin Owens maybe winning the Undisputed Championship the way he did over Seth. I guess that was a little surprising. I didn't see that one coming. Just off the top of my head, there's that. Who else is there? Who else is there? Oh, yeah, that's pretty much it. She dropped that donk on her. Oh, damn. Naomi down. Chris Jericho becoming Undisputed Champion. Well, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Even when he actually beat Triple H on Raw, that shit was crazy, but they nullified the victory. So I was there for Kofi. I knew Kofi was fixing to win that one. Mud in the building, put 2 on it. Said you're just curious what the score. There ain't no score. I'll be damned. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven done won the doggone match. Oh, Jade Cargill versus Indy Hartwell. Yeah, Indy about to get her ass whipped. Oh, Carlito beating John Cena his first night. Oh, that's big. Hell, KO beating John Cena in his first night as well. Heist of the Century. Apollo Crews and Angel next week. Man, who gives a shit? Yo, that freaking Santos is kind of clean in that white suit. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, interesting. Solo got to anoint homie? Okay. Oh, look like AJ Styles about to hit the ring before this next commercial break. MLK put 2 on it. Said Bring Me to Life by how do you always, is it Evan Stance? I never knew how to pronounce the actual name of the shit, but yeah, they banger song. I think that was the last song I was listening to on my PSP before I lost it. The night of Super Bowl 46. Damn, Cody Rhodes ain't even have the title on him. Son just suited and booted. Oh, Lord, he about to beat up the Good Brothers. He about to beat up the Good Brothers. They better play his old theme song. They about to beat up the Good Brothers. Oh, man. I thought homie was about to pull up a fucking swerve. He about to beat up the Good Brothers, bro. Damn. Good Brothers about to get fucked up. Does anybody believe that the Good Brothers not about to get beat up? Anybody believe that the Good Brothers not about to get beat up? Bro, there's no doubt they should have never showed us the Good Brothers now. I have no doubt in my mind AJ about to beat up the Good Brothers, bro. AJ about to beat up the Good Brothers. You mean to tell me after months of him going cold on these boys, the first interaction we now see post, France or whatever the case was with AJ turning and going crazy on LA Knight and everything of that nature, now they about to come out there with him and all is forgiven? Yeah, Good Brothers about to get their ass whipped, bro. Good Brothers about to get their ass whipped, bro. Oh, man, this bad. This bad. Yes, Paul and Tyson is postponed / canceled. I had talked about it a little bit earlier. Yeah, this generation's Mark Henry fake retirement. Nah, it's not even gonna hit like that because the Good Brothers is coming out with him. They should have had it in a situation where Styles is by himself and then they come out there and then you whip their ass. There's no doubt in my mind this man about to whip their ass right now. AJ about to replace them. All I know is they getting their ass whipped. There is no way this segment's going to conclude and you don't see them boys get their ass whipped. This is wild. Do I see Judgment Day 2.0 on AEW? Ain't it just a regular House of Black? Golly. What are we doing? Oh, and shout out to the couple Canadians who put in an order on ChiseledAdonisShop.com. I appreciate y'all. Ain't no doggone sizes outside of extra small remaining, so. But I have to find my damn boxes for me to do this limited edition, because now I can't even find my boxes to make the damn varsity jackets. They should have changed the theme song back. This AJ Styles theme song is so ass. The AJ Styles new theme song is so ass, bro. Yeah, he's going to pull a Mark Henry shit. I don't know why the Good Brothers came out here. Shit don't even make no sense. When was the last time that the OC actually got a damn W? These brothers find ways to get themselves some money. AJ Styles ain't retiring no time soon. It's crazy to think it's been 8 years, bro. AJ Styles definitely will retire within the next 3 years, but it's not going to be this year. He about to beat up the Good Brothers, bro. Release. I'm saying release right now. Release right now. I'm not getting caught in this genjutsu. They won last on NXT. Well, shit, they ain't winning on the main roster. Even when the Good Brothers had the Omen in the Sky theme song, that shit was hard too. When they were the Raw Tag Team Champions, and then they fucked them up. Oh, they had a discount Judgment Day with Edge, not with his leg broke. One in the chat if you think that the Good Brothers about to get fucked up. Two in the chat if you think nothing's gonna happen to them. Unless, well, maybe might mess around and jump Cody, but there's no way that the OC not getting fucked up. Son don't want to go to the back of the line. It's hilarious how the fucking suit matches his eye color. Why they changing themes so much? And it's not. It can't even be licensing. I guess it's just they want to give the newer composer, which is Def Rebel, an opportunity to have, you know, his stamp on the current wrestlers. But I hate it. Ah, son trying to go home? I don't believe it. Def Rebel is the Kevin Dunn of WWE. Ain't that the truth? Son want to be the phenomenal dad? How they gonna boo this man saying I want to be a phenomenal father? That's crazy. Ah, Lord, he about to beat up the... Here it come right now. He about to beat up the Good Brothers. Yes, you could have. That's what you did the last couple of months. He about to hit him over the head with the mic. He gonna hit him over the head with the mic. And said one last time, everybody doing the too sweet. He about to kick, he gonna low blow somebody. There's no way the Good Brothers is leaving here without getting fucked up. There's no way the Good Brothers is not leaving here without getting fucked up, bro. I don't believe it. Calling Cody out here. Ah, damn, they gonna jump him. Hold on, wait a minute. They gonna jump, son. Where, the Good Brothers leaving? Are they staying? Yeah, they about to just beat up Cody, bro. I guess the Good Brothers just gonna turn heel. Oh, they singing the theme song. Yeah, somebody get fucked up. He ain't even bring the WWE Championship with him. How do you pull up and you don't bring the title belt with you? First off, the contrast on the suit would have definitely been clean with the goddamn championship. Why did you not bring it out here with you? Yeah, he about to get fucked up. I like how he ain't even get no pyro. They just let homie do his entrance. No commercial breaks. Oh, the Good Brothers is leaving. Hold on, wait. There ain't no way they dipping. AJ keeps smiling, bruh. Ain't no way. Son gonna get jumped, son. Look like the Good Brothers might end up leaving unscathed. It's Cody who's getting fucked up. It's Cody who about to get fucked up. Yeah, he did have one of the greatest matches. That crowd, yo, go back and rewatch that PLE, bro. Well, PLE pay-per-view, but they always go with PLE now, so. Someone want to hand the keys to Cody Rhodes. You know damn well son about to low blow his shit. Cody about to cry. Son is just ultra emotional at all times. How do you fake out into a forearm clash or a kick to the midsection? A kick to the midsection, Cody goes down straight into the Styles Clash. And you could do a phenomenal forearm, but the only thing is that AJ's in shoes, so that's going to be kind of dangerous to do and go and hit that. I'd much rather if he does the Styles Clash. Because a handshake, all the other stuff, and then bam, kick right there to the... There's no way he don't kick him. Knee him in the balls. Knee him in the balls. You know, yo, he came out in the suit. You know it's damn near. Yeah, he about to hit him right now. Oh, Cody getting too close. Cody getting too close. Hit him in the ball. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. And he keep yanking him around, bro. He keep yanking him around. Go ahead. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. There's no way this segment. Oh, there it is. He still got a lot in the tank. He still got a lot in the tank. What you thought this was? Look at the smiling Good Brothers. Look at the smiling Good Brothers. You thought shit was done? Fuck them kids. Who wants to go home to be a father just yet? What you thought this was? He told Nick all this one opportunity. Oh, it's a shame he getting fucked up in that suit. That suit clean. Oh, my shoulder. Damn, I guess it's not the Good Brothers who gonna get fucked up. The moment he said Cody come out here, it was a complete flip. So does this mean that the Good Brothers is turning heel too? Nah, I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. AJ Styles is somebody who should have that title once again. Oh, there it is. He gonna do it on the stairs. He gonna do it on the stairs. Styles Clash coming. Styles Clash coming. You gotta tuck your head, Cody. Oh, onto the ground. Onto the ground. Oh, Lord. AJ has snapped. He got a lot left in the tank. He got a lot left in the tank. Stop playing with him. You thought this was a retirement? No, it's not. I thought he was going to beat up the Good Brothers. In fact, he just beat up the brother in the good suit. Fuck out of here, Cody. Does that mean that Meechin's a heel now? Nah. I think that just means that they just separated from Meechin. You ain't gonna see them with the you ain't gonna see her with the OC no more because she can't be a heel because Nia's a heel and she fixing to have a program with Nia soon enough. Yeah, Corey should have said bitch. He didn't say it. Corey should have said bitch. Let me tell you something right now. Even on PG television, you know what JR would have said?
Is a no good, lousy son of a bitch. That's exactly what he is. But he's a no good bastard for what he did, and he ought to burn in hell for it.
That's exactly what JR would have said at the end of the program.
You remind me of a jackass.
How dare you go out there and beat up Cody like that? Homie didn't even come out with the championship. Cody should have came out with the championship around his waist, and the last shot that we see from television is Cody hoisting up that there AJ Styles hoisting up that WWE championship. Here I thought it was going to be the Good Brothers that he beats up. Instead, he beats up Cody. The moment that I saw him call out Cody, I already knew, oh, it's fixing to flip. It's fixing to flip. What do you know? Oh, the Good Brothers been heel on NXT? Well, there it is. Choke slam that son of a bitch all the way to hell. The moment I saw Cody go and yank fucking AJ Styles' hand and go and lift it, he milked it too much. Pause. JR said, would have said that, then gave Missy Hyatt the slobber knocker 3,000. Hey, man, listen, JR must have had a whole lot of pent-up aggression. Homie gave it to her. Missy was like, what happened?
I stopped short.
Right there into her lower extremities. She felt it deep inside. Everybody thought JR was an old, washed up.
Ain't nothing but a big piece of shit. A big fat piece of shit.
But that ain't the case. That man got the motion in the ocean, evidently, and handed it to her. And now Missy Hyatt don't know what to do with herself. Shorty at the crib and JR on the phone like,
you could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
The original ring rat was getting dealt with. But sometimes you want to stay away from them ring rats because...
Get him out of here! He's got AIDS!
But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Took care of business, and now we got AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes working their way towards a program that can ultimately manifest itself in late June. Because the upcoming pay-per-views are Battleground for, well, Clash of the Castle is coming up. Then Money in the Bank, and then ultimately SummerSlam. They can do a multi pay-per-view feud for sure. But this is going to be nice. This is going to be nice. It kind of sucks that everything is fucking damn near out of the country. Like just the big four will be here. Hell, Money in the Bank is in Canada. Clash at the Castle, yeah, it's in 2 weeks. So probably Clash at the Castle, that'll be the match again. Hopefully the crowd over there is on fire as well. But I like this. This was a good SmackDown. This was a good SmackDown. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, it's the World Tour that's going on right now. This was a good SmackDown. Overall, that's a good finish right there. WWE wants that international money. Indeed they do. Indeed they do. That was a good SmackDown. That was a good SmackDown. But for my people that are watching on Twitch and Kick, we will remain live. But my people who are watching on YouTube, head over to Twitch, head over to Kick right now, primarily Twitch. I would prefer of the two, but because we are getting ready to go play some GTA 5 up until midnight. and close out our day. Tomorrow, I am actually joining a run club, so that's going to be pretty fun. But yeah, we fixing to play some GTA 5. So for those of y'all who haven't already, head over there right now. Just copy and paste said, or actually I should put the, yeah, there we go. There we go. Yes, I'm going to drop that inside of the chat. There you go. So head over to Twitch. We're going to play some GTA 5 here tonight. Getting ready for some chopped cheese sandwich. Ain't that the truth? And that is going to be a very good time. So also my people who are watching on Twitter, we're fixing to go down and we're going to play some GTA 5 over on Twitch and on Kick. So if you're watching, you see right below the header, or I should say the bottom area that's right here, Twitch at the Chiseled Adonis and Kick at Chiseled Adonis. Make sure you guys head over right now. And we're hoping that we can get 40 subs here tonight. Do I see it happening? Probably not, but I would appreciate you guys if you go and head over there. So to my people who are over on YouTube and Twitter, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all have yourselves a good night. It's ending right now for you, but it's only beginning for my people on Kick and on Twitch.